I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I act.
Yeah.
But it's the truth. But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened.
I'm not the guy that you should be saying that to. Let's go speak to Virgil. Bless him.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
Don't worry about the threats. It's just Rufius. He's never gonna hurt you.
What demon or spirit told you about that?
I found an incomplete note in his house.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Yep.
Really? How did you manage that?
Found a treatment.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well
Poor
done for
fellow.
figuring that out.
Happy to help. I think he wants help cleaning up his graffiti.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
There you go. Sinner done.
Nice to talk to you.
Okay. Why is this still a quest? Because I didn't steal the Scythium? If I steal this... It's just gonna...
Wonder how much one of these statues...
I kept my bow. What, turn it to gold? Look at my inventory. Whoop. I do have the Scythium. But what I'm saying is, why is it still a quest? Saying, steal the Scythium. Maybe if we speak to her again, maybe the woman's not dead yet?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium.
I have Silphium resin, take a little.
What? Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Yes, I am. Yep, 100%. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Can we talk about Yulia?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Do you think she was poisoned or is it self-inflicted?
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Okay.
Gladly. That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Yulia!
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
What happened?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule. Are you worried about the golden rule? Yeah.
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Malleolus.
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your
You
story?
mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked
So a few
desperately
people
to
mentioned
try
fires.
to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds.
Is
I
she the
remember
slave
diving
lady?
into the river, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been
Wait,
a
who's
blessing,
mentioned a coin?
given what's
coin in
happened
general.
since. I can tell you, but it's a long story. All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend.
Everything's 1,000
I told her
denarii.
it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Why would he lend you so much money?
I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out.
Poison.
Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
What's hemlock?
It's a deadly poison made from a plant. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying,
Buyer
"Let the
beware."
buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
That would have broken the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked.
What a
day
douche.
in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
So you poisoned yourself.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
I'm so sorry.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
What'll happen now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Yulia is doomed every loop to be suffering, poisoning, and then eventually either dying or getting fixed and then being put into slavery. That's horrible.
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I
made a
made a
suicide
suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am.
Ulpius?
Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Ulpius? I've not heard of that guy before.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
Okay.
That's quite an impressive thing.
So you got a bright lamp. Who cares?
Who cares? I get all the way up there. How?
Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your majesty. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my
I need to get
leadership,
the-
you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. And yes, no more walk on.
Nah.
Excel.
think. Got nothing to say to Quishia. Round by the palace. The hell do you get there so fast? I have not been up here.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
No!
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Where's my mouse? Yeah.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
My mouse is gone. I can't. Okay. I can't choose anything. Oh my god. Oh, it's back. Ulpius, can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
No. I think you have the right to die, but if you're suffering badly enough. I was going to ask you what's wrong.
You're not going to trick me.
Ah!
I'm no coward. I intend to go through with it.
There are reasons to stay alive.
Like what? I'm stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis for the rest of my life. What do I have to live for?
Maybe we could be friends?
You're just saying that to buy time. You must think I'm an idiot. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Is that my fault? It's just I didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
Was it my fault?
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Who is Octavia, though? Oh, Quishia.
A new face. Ave, and may... I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here.
We literally have nothing to talk about.
Interesting.
Some people mentioned a coin.
Yes. I suppose that could be something. But then most of us do tend to carry coins on our person, don't we?
Nope.
What else?
Memory lapses.
That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else?
River.
Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. Let me ask you this. Did you happen to encounter a stranger in the forest before you arrived here?
Yep.
And did you happen to catch her name?
Karen.
I see. And was this Karen by any chance wearing a hood?
Oh, good. I was going to say I can't remember.
Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
Okay.
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Okay. Yeah, of course. That's the worst thing that could happen. Can I... Whee! That was the wrong way. Wait, why is she not going? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, she's a priestess.
We'll talk in the baths. There's something you need to see for yourself.